MP Leonard. He's my picky bear, but he's my picky bear because he's me. And I'm him. So MP is him. Yeah, I actually made him look like me. Kept telling me he's not tough, but I got the same haircut. Well, my haircut's actually tough.
Coming right up, the Pistons. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season. Making substitutions here. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
And you gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
Setting the floor for the Heat, Duncan Robinson is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. 11 feet out. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now it's a 4-point Pistons lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Duren, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Duren. And here's Beasley. Here's Mr. Clutch. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mr. Clutch has got his third basket on the night right there. Burks for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Burks. Pass to Beasley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from three-point range. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Stewart outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
So for the Pistons, Thompson comes in for Duren, and Tim Hardaway subbed in for Ivy. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Burks. Robinson passes to Rozier. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Pistons leading. Here's Mr. Clutch. Offensive board. Stewart kicks it out to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Rozier from outside. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. Out to Thompson. The 3. Another three for Detroit.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Heat trail by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's rejected.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense. Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Detroit, leading by 6 as we...
And he's on his revenge arc.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Tim Hardaway is out there with Thompson. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Launches a three.
You know who MP is, my guy on 2K.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you don't know.
Wiggins outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Beasley. Inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Thompson finds Beasley. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now a 12-point Detroit lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Jovic passes to Robinson. Driving to the basket. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, credit Robinson for evolving his game. He's gotten much better attacking off the dribble.
Yeah.
Stewart outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Heat trail by 10.
I'm not.
Second quarter here. Just over a minute and a half played. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Robinson defending. Mr. Clutch can't hit. For Miami, they've got 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Wiggins passes to Jovic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Reed's checked in for Stewart. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
From 13, and that's good for 2. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Sinks it from distance. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. 14 points for him. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Count that one, Reed.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
He shoots. Wiggins, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
The way they played in that fourth quarter, it made you believe they were going to come back and take it. Just couldn't close it out there at the end.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
With the crossover, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Robinson's got 9. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
And there's a pick. Wiggins for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Jovic. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Reed. Mr. Clutch passes to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jovic. Now here's Robinson. To the inside. And that one's good. Jovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
And the shot's good.
Just so successful getting.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm back. Finally, so you don't get back. Are you good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Bro, Joey,
What?
why'd you blink for like 2 seconds?
I don't know.
Is the water...
The ball inside and finding those great looks.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
Mr. Clutch passes to Hardaway. Thompson with it, guarded now by Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Knocks down the long J. Hardaway's got 6.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Robinson. The 3-ball. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10. Making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 24. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Hero. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple. Heat trail by 10. Now Hero. He has 6. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Check by Mitchell. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. 13 feet out. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. To the right side. Cunningham passes to Mr. Clutch. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Mr. Clutch has got 27 points.
They've been so efficient from deep, hitting over 50%. That'll win a lot of games.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Jaquez. And stolen by Beasley. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Hero grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Hero. Ware, that's good. Ware's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. And here's Mitchell.
Ew, what? Why someone sick repeat that in their ear, bro? What the fuck is these Detroits?
Pass to Adebayo. Hero for three. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harris passes to Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. Heat trail by 11. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Check by Mitchell. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 29 now.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
Cunningham passes to Mr. Clutch. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires from deep. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Launches it. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist of the night.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Mr. Clutch passes to Cunningham. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Hero. And that one comes up a bit short.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 30 seconds left in the second period. Mr. Clutch passes to Beasley, and Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. And Miami with a change here too. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. To get back on track, basket counts. Mr. Clutch has got 31 points.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Hero with it. With the 10-footer. Counted. Hero's got 14 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be.
Half of play. Pistons ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get...
And in that first... Making a switch here. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Mr. Clutch. Robinson defending. Pass to Duren. And here's Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 31. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mr. Clutch has got 33.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Heat trail by 4. And now we've got an update on Jaden Ivey. What's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit provided some information. Unfortunately, he said it's a worst-case scenario. The arm appears to be broken. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next-man-up mentality, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him.
Injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
So for the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Harris, and Tim Hardaway subbed in for Thompson. The Heat making a switch here. Heat trail by 9. Looking to end the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Outside Jaquez, 5 to shoot, pass to Larson. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Jaquez. Over to the wing. Now here's Robinson. There's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Duren with it. Stewart outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Getting 39. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 12-point Pistons lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Adebayo. For three, Robinson. The rebound by Stewart.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Uh-oh, someone's entered my house.
Out to Beasley. For three. Rebounded by Jovic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
What?
To the paint.
Oh.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Coach, how about the Erik Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Erik is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great...
Right back. I'll be right back.
Coach, players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the